Eat this fruit today and see retained stool eliminated tomorrow. There are certain fruits that have the ability to help you eliminate waste that has been trapped in your digestive system for several days. And the best part is, they do it completely naturally and without causing harm. Has this ever happened to you? 2 or 3 days go by without being able to have a bowel movement. The abdomen feels bloated. That uncomfortable sensation appears, and you start to wonder, what should I do? Maybe you go to the pharmacy in search of a laxative, but then you worry about what it might cause, or even the risk of becoming dependent on it. If this sounds familiar to you, or if you know someone who constantly deals with this problem, I have good news for you. There are fruits that can relieve constipation safely, naturally, and much more effectively than you might imagine. Today, I am going to show you 8 fruits backed by science for their ability to improve intestinal transit in just 24 to 48 hours, without causing side effects or creating dependency. And most likely, you already have some of them at home. I have saved the most powerful one for the end of the video, because when you discover it, you will perfectly understand why it is considered the most effective natural laxative in existence. After many years observing how people face digestive difficulties, I have come to a very clear conclusion. Nature often has the best answers, and these fruits are not temporary fixes. They work in harmony with your body to restore the natural functioning of the intestines in a sustainable and healthy way. But before continuing, tell me in the comments from which country you are watching us and your age. I'd love to know more about you. Let's begin. Fruit number 1, apple. The well-known saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," makes even more sense when we talk about digestive health. This fruit is not only accessible and delicious, but also a true ally for intestinal transit. A medium apple with skin contains about 4 grams of fiber, which is about 14% of the daily recommended intake for an average adult. What really makes the apple special is its pectin content, a type of soluble fiber found mainly in the skin. When pectin reaches the large intestine, it ferments and generates short-chain fatty acids, which feed the good bacteria in the gut, promoting a healthy digestive environment and helping stimulate peristaltic movements that make it easier to eliminate stool. In addition to soluble fiber, the apple also contains insoluble fiber in its skin, which adds bulk to the stool and speeds its passage through the colon. This combination makes the apple an excellent choice for those suffering from mild or occasional constipation. It is essential to consume it with the peel, as that is where most of its digestive benefits are concentrated. Peeled apples, applesauce, or cooked apples lose much of their fiber and can even have the opposite effect, slowing intestinal transit. To reap all its benefits, it is recommended to eat 1 apple a day, well washed and with the peel, either as a snack, chopped in salads, or paired with oatmeal at breakfast. Its effects can be noticed within 24 to 72 hours, depending on the state of the digestive system and hydration. Additionally, apples have a moderate glycemic index, so they can be safely consumed by people who monitor their blood sugar. And as a bonus, they provide vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants that also support overall body function. Fruit number 2, pear. The pear is a fruit that often goes unnoticed, but it is surprisingly effective at supporting digestive health. A medium pear contains about 6 grams of fiber, which is almost 21% of the recommended daily amount. This alone makes it an excellent option for those seeking to improve their intestinal transit naturally. What makes the pear unique is that it has a balanced combination of soluble and insoluble fiber. The fleshy part provides soluble fiber, which forms a gel-like substance in the intestines, helping soften the stool and facilitate its movement. On the other hand, the skin contains insoluble fiber, which increases stool bulk, stimulating colon contractions, and speeding up evacuation. But that's not all. Pears contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol with a mild laxative effect. Sorbitol helps draw water into the intestines, naturally hydrating the stool. They also contain a good amount of fructose, another natural sugar that can have a slight stimulating effect on the digestive system. It is very important to eat the pear whole and with the skin, as peeling it significantly reduces its fiber and nutrient content. Be sure to wash it well before eating. You can enjoy it as a snack, in fresh salads, cooked with cinnamon as a healthy dessert, or even combined with plain yogurt. Most people notice an improvement in constipation within 24 to 48 hours after beginning regular pear consumption. Plus, its sweet taste and juicy texture make it an excellent choice for children, older adults, or people with sensitive digestion. Fruit number 3, blackberries. Blackberries are small in size but big in intestinal health benefits. 1 cup of fresh blackberries contains about 8 grams of fiber, which is nearly 30% of the daily requirement for an adult. This makes blackberries one of the highest fiber density fruits per serving. They provide both soluble and insoluble fiber, making them especially effective at increasing stool bulk and facilitating its movement through the intestines. This dual effect helps relieve both occasional and chronic constipation naturally. Another superpower of blackberries is their antioxidant compounds called anthocyanins. These substances, responsible for the dark color of blackberries, have anti-inflammatory effects that can benefit the gut, especially in people with sensitivity or digestive inflammation. They are also rich in water, which helps hydrate the intestines and soften stool, improving transit. And best of all, they have a relatively low sugar content, making them ideal for people on a low-carb diet or living with diabetes. You can eat 1 cup of fresh or frozen blackberries daily. They are delicious on their own as a snack, but can also be added to plain yogurt, smoothies, fruit salads, or cooked oatmeal. Even when frozen, they maintain their fiber and antioxidant content, making them a versatile year-round option. Many people notice positive results in 1 or 2 days, especially when combined with good hydration and other healthy habits. Blackberries also provide vitamin C, manganese, and other essential micronutrients for overall health. Fruit number 4, pitaya or dragon fruit. This exotic fruit with its vibrant and unique appearance is much more than just a pretty face. Pitaya, also known as dragon fruit, contains almost 5 grams of fiber per medium unit, which is about 18% of the recommended daily intake. One of its greatest benefits is its high content of oligosaccharides, a type of non-digestible carbohydrate that acts as a prebiotic. This means it feeds the beneficial bacteria in the intestines, helping maintain a healthy balance in the gut microbiota, which is key to efficient digestion and overall good health. Additionally, pitaya is rich in water, making it an excellent option for hydrating the digestive system and softening stool. Its mild, slightly sweet, and refreshing flavor is well tolerated by most people, even those with delicate or easily irritated stomachs. Its creamy texture and culinary versatility make it easy to include in the daily diet. You can eat it on its own, cut in half and scooped with a spoon, or include it in smoothies, fruit salads, or tropical bowls. Thanks to its digestive properties, many people experience a notable improvement in intestinal transit within 1 or 2 days of starting to consume it. And as an added benefit, it provides antioxidants, vitamin C, calcium, and iron, also contributing to skin health and immune function. Fruit number 5, papaya. Papaya is a tropical fruit recognized since ancient times for its powerful digestive properties. In many cultures, it has been used as a natural remedy to relieve constipation, indigestion, and other digestive discomforts. A medium papaya provides about 5 grams of fiber along with a large amount of water, making it an ideal combination to improve intestinal transit. One of papaya's standout features is papain, a natural enzyme that helps break down food proteins, easing digestion and reducing the load on the stomach and intestines. This enzyme can also help reduce inflammation in the digestive tract, which is very useful when constipation is accompanied by gas, heaviness, or abdominal pain. Its soft texture, sweet flavor, and ease of digestion make it very well tolerated by older people, children, and those with sensitive stomachs. It can be eaten in many ways, on its own as a refreshing snack, in smoothies, fruit salads, or even combined with lemon and seeds for a functional breakfast. One of the best ways to take advantage of its laxative effects is to eat it on an empty stomach in the morning, when the digestive system is more receptive and better able to absorb its nutrients and enzymes. With regular consumption, many people notice positive results in less than 48 hours. Additionally, papaya is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, folic acid, and potassium, making it an excellent choice for maintaining efficient digestion and supporting overall health. Fruit number 6, figs. Figs, both fresh and dried, are one of the most complete and effective fruits for naturally treating constipation. A medium fresh fig contains about 3 grams of fiber, while just 4 dried figs provide about 4 grams of this essential nutrient. What sets figs apart is that they not only provide soluble and insoluble fiber, but also contain a special enzyme called physin, which helps improve digestion by facilitating food breakdown. This unique combination makes them an excellent resource for regulating intestinal transit without relying on artificial laxatives. Figs are also particularly well tolerated by people with irritable bowel syndrome, especially when eaten fresh. Often, those who do not respond well to other sources of fiber find figs to be a gentle and effective alternative. You can eat them in different ways: 2 to 3 fresh figs per day as a snack or dessert, or 3 to 4 dried figs, either on their own, mixed with plain yogurt, in oatmeal, or even chopped in salads. Dried figs are more concentrated, so a small amount can have a big effect. Effects are usually noticeable within 1 to 3 days, depending on hydration and the state of the digestive system. In addition to their laxative properties, figs provide calcium, iron, magnesium, antioxidants, and polyphenols, making them a nutritious and complete fruit. Fruit number 7, kiwi. Kiwi is a small fruit with great digestive power. Each one provides about 2 grams of fiber, but what's more interesting is that eating 2 to 3 kiwis per day greatly enhances its benefits for the intestinal system. What sets it apart from many other fruits is the presence of an enzyme called actinidine, which facilitates protein digestion and helps process food more efficiently. This enzyme acts as a natural digestive booster that supports gastric emptying and intestinal motility. Various scientific studies have shown that people who eat kiwi regularly experience more frequent, softer, and more complete bowel movements without the need for medication or supplements. It is also very well tolerated, as it rarely causes bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort, even in people with sensitive intestines. You can eat kiwi with or without the skin. Yes, the skin is edible and contains extra fiber, as long as it is well washed. Many people prefer peeling it and eating only the pulp, which is perfectly fine. To maximize its benefits, it is recommended to eat it in the morning on an empty stomach or as an afternoon snack. In addition to its laxative effect, kiwi is rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, and antioxidants, also supporting the immune system and skin health. Fruit number 8, prunes. Here comes the champion. Prunes have earned their reputation as nature's most powerful natural laxative, and it's no coincidence. They have the perfect combination of soluble and insoluble fiber, high levels of sorbitol, which softens stool, and polyphenols, which stimulate intestinal motility. A quarter cup provides about 3 grams of fiber. Eat 5 to 6 prunes per day. You can soften them in warm water if they are too dry, or use prune juice, although the whole fruit has more fiber. Effects are usually noticeable within 24 to 48 hours. Important: drink enough water, as sorbitol and fiber need hydration to work properly. Fruit number 9, fresh plums. Although prunes are famous, fresh plums also offer powerful benefits for the digestive system. A medium fresh plum contains about 2 grams of fiber, and its combination of water and both soluble and insoluble fiber makes it an excellent option for softening stool and stimulating bowel movements. Fresh plums also contain sorbitol, though in smaller amounts than dried ones, making them a gentler option for those sensitive to natural laxative effects. Their antioxidant content, such as anthocyanins, also helps reduce intestinal inflammation. For best results, eat 2 to 3 fresh plums per day, preferably with the well-washed skin, since that is where much of the fiber is concentrated. You can eat them as a snack, add them to fruit salads, or combine them with plain yogurt. Effects are usually noticeable within 24 to 48 hours, especially if paired with good hydration. Fruit number 10, grapes. Grapes, especially black and red ones, may seem like a simple fruit, but they have a powerful action on the digestive system. 1 cup of grapes contains about 1.5 grams of fiber plus plenty of water, which helps keep stool soft and ease its transit. What's most interesting about grapes is that they contain resveratrol and other polyphenols with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, which can be helpful in cases of constipation associated with intestinal inflammation. They also contain natural acids that gently stimulate the digestive system. Eat 1 cup of whole grapes a day, with skin and seeds if possible, as that's where most of the benefits are concentrated. You can eat them alone, in salads, or freeze them for a refreshing snack. They are ideal for people with slow digestion, or those looking for gentle yet effective options. With daily consumption, improvements are often noticed within 2 or 3 days. Tips for best results: hydration. Drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. Fiber without water can make constipation worse. Progressiveness. If you're not used to eating fiber, start with 1 or 2 fruits and increase gradually. Reasonable patience. Most people notice results in 24 to 72 hours, but it may take up to a week. If there are no improvements, see a doctor. Timing. Eating fruit 30 minutes before meals helps establish a natural rhythm. Precautions. If you have diabetes, be careful with natural sugars, especially in dried fruits. If you take anticoagulants, remember fruits like figs contain vitamin K. And if you have severe symptoms like abdominal pain, blood in stool, or severe constipation, don't self-medicate with fruits. Seek medical care. The beauty of these fruits is that they work with your body and not against it. Unlike harsh laxatives that can create dependency, these foods help restore your natural rhythm while providing essential nutrients, vitamins, and antioxidants. Remember, digestive health isn't just about solving a one-time problem. It's about creating sustainable habits to care for your well-being throughout life.